last thing I want to talk about, got some extra videos here this week, is responsibility. And I just want to encourage you to continue to take responsibility for the parts of your life that you haven't been taking responsibility for. This is your journey. This is your life. This is your body. Your dreams are your dreams, and you're the only one that can make them happen. And so taking responsibility for certain areas of your life and areas that you've left for other people to take care of. I had a client, and she knows who she is, and I won't name any names, but there was a day where she was talking about how her husband had taken and put the almonds back somewhere where she couldn't see them. And so, she had to ask him in order to get them. And he was the one that had taken them and put them away, even though she had asked. And so I challenged her to take responsibility for this journey on her own, for it to not be her husband's responsibility to take care of things that she needed to take care of for herself and on her own. And she's grown so much out of this place and the realization of, man, I need to be responsible for this journey on my own. My spouse doesn't want to eat healthy, but this is what you're choosing to do, and so you have to take responsibility for that piece. Well, my kids don't like to eat this stuff. And I say this from not being a parent, but I have had parents, and there were things that they made me do that I didn't want to do. They asked me to eat food that I didn't want to eat, but you're the parent, and they are your children, and they are your responsibility, and they are as much of in need in leadership and healthy food as you are. And so you find a way to take care of your children in this way. You take responsibility for your kids eating what your kids need to eat. And so I think so often we can find different reasons that we can sort of get out of this part of it because we don't actually want to take responsibility for it. And as I was talking about in the comparison and envy piece, I have to take responsibility that there's certain parts of my body that look the way they do because I wasn't responsible, and because I didn't honor my body, and because I didn't take care of it, and because I put food in it that I shouldn't have, and I was apathetic about my exercise. And so I can't be upset when it's not what it's supposed to be. Because I haven't taken responsibility for the things that I am responsible for, because this is my life and this is my journey, and I have people in my life and on this journey with me, but the things that I do, they are ultimately my responsibility, and I am responsible for them before God, but it's me. I'm doing this because this is important for my livelihood. And so where are the areas that you have taken and placed the responsibilities that you have onto someone else, or even shifting, not even responsibility, but blame? You made me like this. And taking responsibility even for our actions and our behavior. Well, they did this. Well, you're responsible for the way in which you respond. I can be angry, but what do I do with my anger? Because I am responsible for that. And so there's a lot here this week. And just wrapping up with this responsibility piece sort of wraps in the sickness and wellness and the responsibility to learn and to grow. And then there's also the other piece of the jealousy and the envy and all of that is very, very important as well. So I just want to challenge you guys to rise up in the place of responsibility and to really even take a greater hold of this journey and what this means for you and what this means for your family and what this means for your dreams and what this means for your life. And ultimately what this means for the world. Like, you have a purpose on this earth and you were made to do it. And so rising up into that place, and you are more than capable, and you are more than willing, and you are more than amazing. So grab onto those places and run with them. Okay? Okay. Over and out.